Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, the mighty Mig Spammer, and what you're listening to is Polish War Film. This is where things go nasty. As you may possibly, that's a new word, whatever, tell, I am using a new recording method. I talked about this in my Endless Space video, so please give me feedback because I need to readjust my audio settings for every single game, and one of those games is obviously Civilization 5. So if the audio is fine, then tell me if music is too loud, or maybe game effects are too loud, or too quiet. If my voice is bad, please tell me it as well. I tested this a bunch of times and I think I got it near perfection, but if you believe otherwise, please do tell. I'll gladly make corrections and adjustments. Okay, so what is going on? As you may have noticed already, there is this guy right here who thinks he's smart. Zulus want to settle exactly, at least I assume they want to do so, where I wanted to settle, which is over here. I will not stand for this. My settlers are already being trained and I'll send them over here as quickly as possible, but I will not be there before the Zulus. So, I may possibly have to declare war on them, but we'll get to that. I will remember to do so before I end my turn. You, however, dear sir, you stop your movement so that I remember I had to do something with you. That's very important. And yes, game, I know I have something to do, whatever. You says, well, actually, if I am to declare war on a Zulu, then I'll have to use my horsemen to actually dispatch these warriors, because otherwise it could be a possibly problem. Wow, I'm so good with English today, aren't I? Whatever. What else do I need to do? Well, I have 2 free walkers, so I need to start using them. First of all, I do need a road to Morocco, because this way I'll be able to throw my units more quickly to attack them in the future, and because right now I'm not really concerned with attacking those guys, I just want to be able to have my units reach my future city over here faster than usual. Also, having additional trade route would be very helpful as well, so let's start working on this road. Now, the second worker, however, oh wow, that was quick. I guess I already started work. Oh wait, I have pyramid, which also increases the speed at which I make improvements. Wow! Instantly making roads, this is something I didn't expect, and amazing. Wow, okay, well, let's make a farm then. Will it actually be constructed in a single turn? No, it will not. It will be 3 turns. How come I was able to create this road so quickly then? I don't even get it, and I'm not gonna pretend like it is not the case. Whatever. Now, do I have any other units that are ready to do anything? Because, frankly, I'd love to listen to this warfare for as long as possible, but if I am to declare war on the Zulus, the warfare would switch to the Zulu warfare, which we already know. So, yeah, there you go. The Polish warfare is about to end, and we will be able to negotiate with the Zulus. If possible, I will just ask them, or rather force them to not settle nearby. They might comply, and if that's the case, then I'll be satisfied. So let's see what they're gonna say.
Bayete.
Yeah, Mayeta to you too. How about you do not settle cities nearby? Acceptable? I will tie you! Oh, this is war. This is war. Yes, goodbye. Yes. Wehume to you too. I think I spelled it wrong. Whatever, I could care less. Maelstrom of death shall envelop us both. That is deep, dear sir, but it's not going to save you. So in this case, what I need to do is first of all capture this settler, because obviously I want it. I mean, I don't care about the settler, I could care less, but I want him to be unable to settle nearby. And Krakow, please to rain death upon those horrible warriors who have been standing here for way too long. You trebuchet, this guy will not have range from the city. I mean, there is a forest in the way, and I will be not be able to shoot over it because trebuchets are actually incapable of doing so. But if I stand on this hill, I should be actually able, yep, to attack those warriors just fine. So let's do just that. Open fire! Throwing borders is fun, especially when you do this on the Zulus. Now, in the meantime, whatever. Let's just attack those warriors and do as much damage as possible. Kill them all. Now it's a little bit difficult for me to talk because honestly I don't know if I'm loud enough or not loud enough, because this new recording method that I'm using is very confusing, because in the past I would have to be almost deafened to death by the in-game sound, and only then it would actually be proper. Now it's the other way around. I have to barely hear it for you to actually not be deafened by the in-game sound. So, you know, little adjustments need to be made. In the meantime, Warsaw, show me a queue, show me a citizen management, show me what I want to do inside of here. Which sounds dirty, but whatever. A lot of things, as it turns out. Can I purchase anything to make this faster? I can purchase a pagoda. I will gladly do so. Yes, please. Pagoda, and keep in mind, that's something I can get from my own religion, which has been enhanced. And it does give me a ton of cool stuff, including happiness, which I really do need, and faith, which will allow me to buy, or rather purchase, more pagodas faster in the future, which is also useful. Now, with this god, I could actually buy some kind of war machine, and by war machine I mean a composite woman, who is not a war machine in the end, but hey, let's pretend otherwise. Now, I think I'll be able to hold my own against Morocco. Actually, let's ask my advisor for, you know, for his opinion. Apparently, Zulu Kingdom has like nothing, so I don't need to worry about those guys. As for Morocco, we are stronger than Morocco Empire, so I'm not too concerned either, but let's just in case make ourselves, no, not this. Purchase a horseman. I cannot purchase a horseman. I can purchase a chariot archer, which is nice because it's very fast, but I would much rather have a composite bowman because it's just so much stronger. 11 range strength as opposed to 10 range strength. Well, actually that's not a very big difference. And strength is 7, this guy's strength is 6. You know, chariot archer is just slightly weaker, but it costs way less. It is much faster, and it cannot really move through, you know, forests or mountains, and it doesn't gain any defensive terrain bonuses as well. You know what, I'll go for composite bowman. Nah, let's go for chariot archer. It is cheaper after all. And yet again, with the amazing Polish team, we are ready to proceed with the next stand. Let the blood be spilled. I cannot wait for what is about to come. All because I refuse to settle my city faster. So sad, so sad. City has given me a new unit, and now I want to kill myself for purchasing my archers. Oh, no, I did they gave me archers and I bought myself a chariot archer. Okay. Krakow is ready to fire. There are some annoying bastards who try to blockade my sea routes, which I do not like at all. But hey, I will be able to do something with this. First of all, you do say, you please kill the Zulu bastards. You should be able to do this in a single shot, I imagine. Yep, no problems whatsoever. That's very nice, because this means that I can use my trebuchets to actually dispatch this galley, which belongs to barbarians who are annoyingly enough blockading food stores for Krakow. I will not stand for this, as I said already. I'd rather just make them die. Now, you composite bowman, you just make your way towards my future border with the... Who am I fighting again? Oh yeah, Morocco. Sorry, people who I declared war against. I didn't even bother to check your name. No, I did. It's just, you know. Okay, you know what? I can be really nasty and actually capture those walkers, but then I'll be close to a city, close to those composite bowmen. This would be bad in the grand scheme of things. So let's instead just attack those bowmen before they attack me. I think it's a solid idea. I am on a hill, they are in a forest, so we both gain some defensive terrain bonuses. Doesn't really matter all that much. I don't want to move to this town because actually there is a river nearby, so those guys cannot cross two towns once, they can only cross one. Okay, let's move over here. Those guys will not be captured by the Zulus because the Zulus do not have enough movement, so it's all good. You, Walker, just stay here. Meanwhile, I'll continue attacking those warriors. They're standing their own, I have to admit. That's because they are in a jungle, they have very nice bonuses, and I'm actually taking more damage than they are, which is frightening, but that's okay. I'll start healing sooner or later. Also, I do have another horseman who is actually on his way to this area. Wow, my English today, it's really amazing, isn't it? Anyway, I have an additional caravan, which has been freed because I'm no longer trading with Zulus. Surprise, surprise. So I can trade... Actually, I can give food to Krakow. I mean, I know I will need this caravan to give food to whatever city I settle over here and whatever city I settle over here, but... You know what, I could also start using this caravan already and give some food to Krakow, because honestly, it should grow a little bit faster than it is growing already. Either that, or I could establish a trade route with Mombasa. Or Kiev. Let's give one to trade route. No, they don't care about the trade route. Okay, so in this case, I think I will just establish a trade route with... With who exactly? Actually, hold on. This is the caravan that was giving food to Łódź. The caravan I had going with Zulus has been destroyed automatically because I declared war on them. I didn't know that is the case, even though I did similar things in the past. I never noticed, however. Okay, good to know. So you just said just give food to Krakow. They need some extra food because, yeah, they should be my second biggest city by now. They are third biggest city, which is kind of bad for civilization with only 3 cities. This warrior I plan to retrofit, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, great! I have no iron to do so, actually. Is there iron anywhere? Anywhere? Man, I cannot speak. By the way. I have no idea, I haven't seen it yet, so let's just toggle some overlays to see it faster. Resources... oh, icon mode? No, resources icon mode, there we go. And then that's good enough, I guess. There's not much else I can do. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. We're looking for blue. There's iron over here, there's iron over here, so I will gain access to iron at some point in time, but I don't have access to it just yet. Mombasa has iron. I'm not sure if they have mine over there. Yes, they do. So I could, if I were to become their allies, they would give me iron, but how can I become their ally? Because I cannot give them gold. I can give them a unit for a little bit of influence, and by a little I mean very little, and it would not even make me their ally, so that's not enough, honestly. And did they give me any quests? Well, they want me to destroy a barbarian captain, which is what I want to do, and they want me to have silver, which I don't have at this point in time. So let's just make this guy... Yeah, I cannot send him against this encampment, he will just die, he's too weak. So just stay here, do nothing, which is what you're best at, honestly. That's a very rude thing to say, but what can I say? I'm a bastard sometimes. You continue making your road, and let's end the turn right here. See what the Zulus and the Marako are going to do. I don't think they're going to do much. Knowingly enough, this game turns out to be very easy, even though, you know, it's supposed to be hard, but it's not. Which, you know, I guess it kind of boosts my ego a little bit, because it's nice to see that AI is no match for me. But at the same time, I was hoping for a little bit more of a challenge. But you never know, maybe somebody is going to own me in the future in a really big way. It is possible, it could happen. We never know, we never know. Anyway, you just continue making those roads. Wow, he can really make roads in a single turn. This is amazing. But in the meantime, you just continue walking forward in this direction. Make your way towards the border. You heal up a little bit. You stay here, don't do a thing. Because otherwise it could get nasty very, very quickly. Actually, I could chop this jungle. No! Jungles are very nice because when you later research universities, jungles actually increase your science, which is very nice. They also give you a lot of food, so that's yet another reason to like them. Alright, Krakow is what do I want to do with you? Let me think. I'm going to move the trebuchet inside the city to increase its military strength. Then I'll rain the bouldery death on those archers, and then I'll also use my trebuchets to attack. In case you're surprised by the fact that I was able to attack so quickly, keep in mind I do have a road going into Krakow. So while usually, yes, it does take a single turn to set up and then another turn to actually attack, and also one turn to move, which usually would be too much for those trebuchets, because of how I have a road, I didn't have to bother about, you know, I could basically move just cause, and that's exactly what happened. Anyway, I do want to keep those 3 walkers I stole from my enemies, so let's move them actually over here. Then I can move my composite bowman over here, and this way nobody can capture my walkers. Sad thing is, those guys will actually be able to fire at my bowman as well, which is a little bit annoying because I'll take some damage. I don't think I'll die right away at least, so until then it's all good in the neighborhood. Yurisa, however, you, the worker, go over here to this sweet town and improve it ASAP. Because this will help Łódź by a decent amount, I would imagine. And you just continue moving forward because that's exactly what I told you to do, and you just obeying my orders, you say. And that's all that I expect from you. And this guy, yes, a city please. Now where did I want to settle a new city exactly? Computer is suggesting this location. I understand, it is right next to those gems and whatnot, but I like this location better. It is close to cotton as well. It will get access to gems sooner rather than later, or rather later, or in fact later rather than sooner, but whatever. It is close to a river, it is on a hill, so this is well defended. Close to Zulus, it will get access to those sheep, those horses, cattle, everything. Yeah, this location is very, very nice, and I will gladly settle over there. Now, Yurisa, move somewhere where I can shoot those Zulu bastards, which would be very helpful indeed. 2 full, 3 full, and the other are apparently stuck in this other guy's body. It must be fairly painful. I wouldn't want to be this guy. And in the meantime, I need to add something to kill off Krakow because it is about to finish making its Constantinople, Colosseum, I wanted to say. What did I say? Constantinople? Whatever, I don't even know and or care. So what I am going to do is probably make a lighthouse. It is useful, gives me extra food from this ocean tile and production from this ocean tile as well. So food production, that's always good in the neighborhood. So let's do just that, and I am in fact ready to proceed with the next stand, which is what is going to happen. In the meantime, I will open myself some ginseng drink. So hold on, as I try to open this bottle, it's putting a lot of resistance, but in the end, my strength was mightier. I am a Jaeger, after all. No, I'm not. I just like Pacific Rim a lot. Let me drink it.
The merchants and the traders have come. Their profits are preordained.
Ah! Wow! This one! It's the red ginseng drink, by the way. It's the sour one. I cannot believe every ginseng drink gives you kind of a kick in the teeth in a positive way, but they also have their little own gimmicks that are very distinguishable. Wow, I'm gonna tell you, it's wow. Who also wants sugar? Well, I want sugar too, so what are we gonna do about it? So let's continue firing upon those archers, take them out. If at all possible, I want to kill them, so then later, when I negotiate for ceasefire, which I will, I don't want to kill Zulus just yet, I need a bigger army to do this efficiently. So when I negotiate ceasefire, Zulus will be more likely to give me more stuff if I kill more of their military before this happens. So let's finish off this archer right over here, poor guy. Yep, he's completely and utterly dead. Let's start moving my walker back in this location and hopefully lure the enemy composite bowman to cross the river again and then kill them as well, which might happen. It might happen. I could attack those warriors, but they are healing so fast, it's scary in fact. So let's just move over here to defensive positions, heal up, and then I will be able to attack. Because keep in mind, horses, not the best unit to use in a forest. No, not at all. That's a bad idea. And oh, that's a spearman right there. That's good to know, I guess. So let's start firing and killing those guys because they are annoying and they're right in the way of my future city. I do want to set up my future city over here, yes, but I will have to pass through this area in order to actually do so. So you know how it goes. You just continue healing up because this would be nice. You continue making a road. Where do I want this road, however? Going over here or over here? I might settle a city something like here in the future, which would be a pretty bad city. I don't think I'll do this anytime soon, but I might. But since, as I said, it is not going to happen anytime soon, let's just make a road over here instead. Well, I'm still amazed at how quickly I can make those roads. It's almost OP. In fact, it might not be almost OP, it might just be OP, but let's pretend like it's not. Okay, let's continue making some more farms, because Warsaw needs more food. We gotta eat after all, and you just move over here, prepare to make a new city over here. Why? Oh, because it's close to the marble over here? Well, this city will be as well, so I know better than you do, game. Okay, you did say, well, I still have movement with you, how so? I thought I already moved with this guy. Whatever, apparently I didn't. So in this case, let's just grab myself some more workers and kill some more bowmen. Please kill them all. This would be very helpful, as maybe I could already negotiate the ceasefire with the Zulus, but no. Maybe, however, they want the war to end. No, I think it's too soon. Yeah, it's too soon. AI does have a set amount of time they have to wait before they accept any kind of peace offer, peace treaty before, I mean after declaring war. So I cannot have any peaceful negotiations with them, peace negotiations. Well, I guess they're peaceful as well because they're about peace, whatever. Until some time passes. Okay. Also, I have a bajillion workers everywhere. This is actually kind of scary. I have them literally just everywhere. They're swarming my grounds. And they are actually taking a lot of my gold, which doesn't make me too happy, but I guess, hey, I'll just have to go with it. Sad, but true. Wow, losing 9 gold per 10, 11 gold per 10. That's a lot. What happened exactly? Because I have no idea why I'm losing so much. You know what? I don't think I need this many workers just yet. I mean, I have 1, 2 over here, 3, 4. 4 is good enough. I can just fire 2 of them. I will gain some gold out of this. Yes, 11 gold for every fired worker. So that's good. Keep in mind, I just stole them from the Zulus, so it's all good. I'm also losing less gold per 10 as a direct result of that, so it's also good. Let's continue firing on this composite bowman. Make sure that Zulus have as little army as possible, which is always nice, always nice. You make sure that those guys, actually I can go on this hill no matter what, so that's good. And you this, I'm actually going to use this guy to pillage what I can pillage, but first of all, I'll be nice, I'll kill those barbarians for the Zulus. I mean, let's be honest, I'm only doing so for the experience, which is kinda nasty, but at the same time, I'm being nice for them, because otherwise they would be still under attack by those barbarians. Now they're not. Okay, you just, you move over here, maybe I'll lure, oh boy, they also have cavalry. That's bad. Anyway, let's make a road over here. And, whew, I need mobile forces over here. Whatever, I will move my horsemen. I wanted to preserve them for as long as possible, but I need to move them, I'm afraid. So, you go over here. Make sure nobody kidnaps my walkers. You continue firing, and those horsemen, they are the guys that worry me a lot. Actually, I should have moved one tile and then fire, because then I would be still able to fire, but I would also be able to cover my settlers, which would be nice. Then again, if those guys walk out of the camp just to capture my settler and leave the camp undefended, then this would be nice because I'll be able to take it and stop the barbarians from spawning. But what might happen is that those guys will step out to capture my settlers, and those guys will step in, so the camp will still be there. It's not an easy choice I'm going to make right here, I'm gonna admit. So, should I risk it? Nah, there is no reason to do that. I'm going to move this guy over here, which is not what I was hoping for, but whatever. This will do, I guess. You, dear Trebuchet, you don't have much to do, so actually, if that's the case, I should move this guy to the north, where the more threatening enemy is, and when the barbarians are. So let's do just that. In the meantime, this caravan, what was it doing? Probably it was the trader of Mombasa. Let's make it wait for 110, do nothing, and then I'll establish a food trader out with the city I am about to settle in the next 10, which sounds like a solid idea if you ask me. Also, why do they have so little gold? Why am I losing so much? That's kinda troubling, but that's, I guess, because I'm focusing on production in my capital, because I really want those wonders, and if I don't focus on production, I will most likely not get them in time. Because there are people in this game that have been in medieval era for quite some time, and you know how it goes. When people are in medieval era for too long, it is more likely that they will get some wonders that you also want. And I don't want this to happen, not at all. So after this workshop is finished and I start working on a new wonder, I'll see how it looks, and then maybe I'll know if the enemy also started working with that or not. Also, just realized, Mombasa! Venice has puppeted Mombasa! That's annoying, I wanted them to be my friends. Will I have to kill Venice as well? I hope not, I really hope not. But that's annoying, this could cause some troubles in the future. Oh well, as long as I leave Kiev alone, I will be happy, because Kiev gives me culture, which is even more important to me than food, which Mombasa used to give me. Oh boy. I feel like there is a dangerous faction rising. Anyway, let's find a new city. Found, not mine, whatever. Wrocław is over here, that's very nice. Next to lake, cotton, river, whatever, all nice thingies that are in the vicinity. You know what, I'm losing a lot of gold, so while I still have it, I would love to... Oh, I cannot purchase this town, I don't have enough gold. I wanted to start purchasing towns in this area so that I would gain access to those gems faster. As it stands though, I don't have the money to do that. Very annoying. How much did I need? Maybe I can fire a unit. 65, so I need just 6. How much will I gain by firing this warrior? I'll gain... Oh well, look here, I'll gain 6. Let's do that. Buy a towel, thank you. Now I'm losing 6 gold per 10, which is bad for my size, and even worse because I'll possibly have to dispatch a unit, but what I can do, and what I will do in fact after starting the production of this monument, is I'll force one of my... Actually, you know what, I'll just dispatch this guy as well. 9 gold, and I'll lose less gold per 10 this way, which is a solid idea. I didn't need to kill this guy anyway, not yet anyway. I know you shouldn't really dispatch your own military, but hey, in this case, it's acceptable in my honest opinion. Anyway, let's continue doing our moves over here. Let's see what we can do. We can cover our settler if I move like that, which is exactly what I did. You just say, however, well, this guy needs to continue making a road, which is what he is going to do. You stand your ground. Actually, you shouldn't. You should fire. I'll just continue retreating, which is what I'm going to do, and then fire. Very nice. Some more horsemen perish, that's good. You... Oh, he might be captured unless I move him slightly, which is what I'm going to do. Move to the side, thank you very much. No barbarians are going to stop me. And you! Establish a trade route with Rocklaw. Rocklaw? Why did they call it Rocklaw? It sounds awesome, but, you know... that's strange, however. I cannot apparently establish a trade route with Wrocław because... for some reason. Okay, let's move this guy to Warsaw. Yes, I'm sure. And then maybe I'll be able to establish this trade route because, I don't know, it's further away. Doesn't make any sense, but let's pretend like it does. Okay, did I start making this construction? Do I see this wonder anywhere? Is that it? Because if that's the case, then you can barely see it, but let's assume this is it. So, I'll just have a quick look if somebody is doing anything of the sort. Marrakesh, are you making any wonders? It doesn't look like they are doing anything whatsoever, so that's good. How about you, Venice? Are you doing some stuff? They usually do make a lot of wonders, and this actually... is this... This might be the same wonder that I'm making. I would love to have a spy over there, but we have not reached Renaissance, so we cannot have spies just yet. But I think they might be rushing the same wonder as I'm. Still, I should have more production than Venice, shouldn't I? I think I do. Manufactured goods, yes, I'm on top, which most likely means that Warsaw is more productive than Venice itself. They have 13 population, I have 13 as well. I'm focusing on production, however, so maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to get this in time and then rush Notre Dame as well. Hopefully that's what is going to happen. Hopefully. And you know what? Why Krakow couldn't, you know, give food to Wrocław? It was possibly because of the trade route, the food trade route that is going to Krakow right now. So it would be kind of nonsensical, I imagine, maybe. Also, I was really hoping to have more happiness by now. That's quite bad. Okay, do I have any luxury resource? Actually, hold on a second. Yes, I have sword, which I can trade with somebody. Does anybody have anything of except... No, nobody has any excess luxury resources, which is very bad because this means I cannot really trade with anybody. Maybe Zulus or the Shaka? I mean, in Morocco, Zulus or the Shaka. Good job, brain. Well, that's possible. And why is Genoa my enemy? I guess they are ally of the Zulus, maybe. Whatever. Hey Zulus, you want a peace already? Maybe. Why not? You know you wanna... No, I don't want to beg for mercy. Okay, those guys are still angry with me. How about Morocco? We don't have to fight. Let's forget about our disputes. Yes, he wants to end this war. He knows that it's not going in his advantage, so he wants to give me a horse to end this war. And I want more than that. Give me your city. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna demand that, but I'd love to have your wine. Yes, it is acceptable. Okay, how about I give you salt? And accept your embassy. And give you 9 gold. This guy is annoying me a little bit. Yeah, there's no way he will give me when AI values their singular luxury resources way too much in my honest opinion. So let's just give me all you've got. 190 gold. And I'll accept that. 189? No, they don't want this. Come on, no, it doesn't look good to me. I want more than a horse. Give me 100 gold. 50. 30. Yeah, okay. Like okay then. The war has ended with nothing happening whatsoever, but that's nice. I will be able to not have to move some units in this general direction and just focus on Zulus. You know what? I might actually capture one of their cities just for fun. Maybe I'll force them to give me a luxury resource. Maybe, for example, gold. I could use gold. Gold is fun. Because I really desperately want to avoid having negative happiness. But I will not if I settle another city, and I will settle another city. Yes, embassy is nice. This guy likes me already, that's kinda hilarious. But I guess he's got another option, since I'm clearly outnumbering him so well. And somebody wants a great general. I guess I will gain a grand general sooner rather than later, because I'm at war with many people and fighting a lot. And also Kiev wants more money. Well, I'm not gonna give you that.
The only thing that's...
Great scientist, that's nice. I could use this guy to actually make something useful. So let's see what kind of technology I could rush. I could rush chivalry, but I don't think I need to do that. I could rush a ton of other technologies in the future, but I don't think I need that either. What I think would be more useful is just to have this guy establish a science factory. Science factory? Whatever this thing is. Academy. Academy is almost the same as science factory, let's face it. And if you disagree, then, well... F you? Question mark? Whatever. Do you have a jungle anywhere, by the way? I cannot find any jungles of any description, but actually Wuji is nearby, so I guess Wuji will be my technology center, so let's settle my thing over there somewhere. Like on this town. It looks like a nice town to settle an academy. Idrissa, you heal up because I don't want you to die and I want you to continue raining death upon those nasty horsemen. Very nice, they are dead now. You continue making a road, that's also nice. This trebuchet, just move over here, make sure that nobody disturbs those guys, and soon, wow, using trebuchets against barbarians, I feel so evil. Whatever, they ask for it. Let's continue moving to where I want to settle my new city, that provides covering support for my guys. And where will I want to make my farms? Well, I don't want to override any of this jungle. But I do want to override the jungle on the banana style, because then I'll be able to make a plantation over here and gain more food this way. So, yeah, let's do that, but other than that, I don't want to clear jungle anyway. As for you, I don't think I need to scout Morocco any longer, but let's just let this guy heal up, why not? Who needs all this? This guy? Well, you don't, because I'm just gonna pillage this. Oh, they didn't actually make a mine over here? They stopped! Oh, those bastards, they knew I'm going to pillage this, didn't they? What can I pillage in this case? I want to pillage something, come on, just give me food. Or the gold, rather. I could find those guys, but no, I'd rather pillage this farm over here. Okay, let's do that. Why not? In the meantime, you just finish making me some wheat, that's nice. You finish making me some farms as well, which is also nice. So let's make a farm over here, because it's a grassland, it does give me bottles of food. You, in the meantime, where do I want to make another new thingy of assault? A thingy of assault, yes, good job, Pancake. I guess I'll just make another farm like here or here. Yeah, having more farms will not hurt. I do want to have as much food in Warsaw as humanly possible, so let's just continue spawning farms so that Warsaw can grow nice and strong. Of course, I do know that I'm currently focusing on production, but this will change someday, I hope. Anyway, yes, I can actually give food to Wrocław, which is exactly what I'm going to do, because I need the city to actually develop as fast as humanly possible, especially since soon, or rather in a single turn, I will have negative happiness because of another population point in Wrocław. Can I do anything to counter that? Good question. Can I? I still have a Colosseum not constructed in wood, so I'll do that, but this will take a while. Can I make a circus maybe over here? No, I cannot. It's a little bit sad, to be honest. Well, let's make a shrine, because I could use some more of that. Actually, can I afford another pagoda? Well, I can make a missionary, but I don't care about that. Remind me later. Can I make pagoda somewhere? Actually, I cannot, because none of those cities are converted yet. So, even if I had enough faith to actually create a pagoda, I wouldn't be able to use this faith, which is annoying. I could create, you know, a missionary to actually spread the religion to my own cities. That's a stupid waste of faith, in my honest opinion. My faith will get there in time, and that's all I care about. Okay, so I didn't make a circus over here because I already have one, don't I? Yes, I do. Mont Notre Dame will give me a lot of happiness, but before that happens, oh boy, I don't want to think what is going to happen. Pain, that's the answer to that question. That's what is going to happen. Anyway, let's end this then, and in fact, I'm ready to end this videocast as well, because it was quite lengthy. So, it was PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer. If you somehow managed to enjoy my videocast, then please, by all means... Do you see this name, by the way? Love you? Yes, you do love me. Wow, this guy is desperate. Yeah, I can see you love me. Accept. Yeah, let's create a puppet. Oh wow, this is ridiculous. I have OMG I love you. I guess that's what it says of the city. Omgluvu love you. By the way, if you live in the city, I'm terribly sorry for, you know, mocking you a little bit maybe. It was not on purpose, however. Don't fear now. Anyway, Uncle Vad, what? Vad? I have no idea how to spell it, whatever. Has been made somewhere in Venice. I could care less, fortunately, because it didn't feel like going for that anyway. And oh, it's my turn already. 9 happiness. Wow, maybe I should actually raise this city. I'll think about that. I do need to do something to get more happiness, however. I really truly do. Anyway, as I said, please do leave me a comment, because they help me a lot and I love reading them. And that's about it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you online.